What's up, guys? This is Steve here,
And Ruka.
and we're here to give our somewhat reaction slash our thoughts on the
Mhm.
preliminary of the Sousenkyo this year, just our general opinions. So we both watched SKE's stage before the actual
Okay.
thing, and then when the prelims came, I watched the Nico Doga stream. It was fairly good. It was like at least 40 to 50 seconds ahead of the SKE stream that we were watching, so
Yeah.
you could tell Ruka how we were like spoiling everything.
Yeah, I could tell a little bit.
like
I
I
had to change it anyway because once they started getting up higher in the ranks, the stream eventually just completely cut off.
oh yeah, I will actually tell a story later on about that.
Oh boy.
Just the perfect timing to screw me over. That's all I have to say. But yeah, so for the prelims, as we know, the Sosenkyo is going to have 100 ranks, but for the preliminaries, they decided to do the top 120
Yeah.
reveal, which I thought was nice to at least
Mhm.
know where of the majority of the people stand, at least day one sales. And man, there were quite a few surprises in
Oh,
within this prelims.
there were
But
indeed.
there were quite a few. Do you want to like start off from like 120 and then go down for like what we felt like was really surprising?
Sure, because there are two specific ones that I want to bring up for a certain reason. So
So I guess
I
we'll
think
start from like 120 to 101 because that's where.
I was gonna say if we count down and name off each and every single member, we might be here a while.
Yes.
So we could just talk about the members that ranked in each section that we
Yeah.
thought stood out the most.
That's what I was suggesting.
Mm.
Okay, so we want to start off with 120 to 101. Do you want to start
Uh
off
huh.
for a few members that you felt stood out within this
Okay.
group?
Okay, so this stood out to me because these two were, I believe, they're the only BNK members who have ranked so far,
Yes.
and that's Sherpran and Music. I'm
Yeah.
sorry if I butchered that other girl's name.
I was actually really surprised to hear Music's name come up first for
Yeah.
BNK, so that is the one notable, or
Mhm.
one of
It's
the
been a
couple
while
notable members.
since I rewatched BNK and Taipei's promotional vids, but yeah, I was proud for those two.
Mm.
I was expecting some other members to come up, like how I predicted Okubo Miori, but her name never came up. So that just kind of surprised me. There's a Nat.
Mm. I mean, the name that I'm about to mention really surprised me that she was within 120 to 101, and that would be Kato Rena, who plays
Oh,
112, because a lot of people were expecting her to at least, or are expecting her to at least rank in Undergirls. So
yeah.
her having this low of rank in the prelims was really surprising to see.
Another one that was surprised that I thought that too was Mashoen.
Yes.
I didn't think she was gonna rank so low so early on, but then again, things could change later on.
I mean, they definitely could because there will be a member later on that I talk about who didn't even rank, who I was really surprised didn't rank. Because
Me
I
too. There
mentioned
was.
I mentioned her later on after.
Mhm. Me too. There was one particular member that I wanted to see rank in, but I didn't hear her name come up,
Let's
so it makes me kind of sad.
see, let's see. Are there any other members that I thought within this
Uh,
120?
let's see. When Kano's name was announced,
Yes.
you said it in the
Oh,
chat. Kano.
yes. I was happy because I like Kano. So,
Proud of her.
Another notable mention that I see is Zunchan Yamane Suzuha, placed 111th. So happy to see that.
Yeah.
So I guess the next we're going to be talking about is the 100 to 80, I believe, is what the next group would be within the Sousenkyo. These are the members that are like actually going to rank like from 100 to 80 because they just added an extra 20 for the prelims, just for why not.
Okay.
So, do you see any members from 100 to 80 that really stood out where they were placed? I mean, I feel like there are a plenty of members that really surprised me.
This one shocked me. Furuhata Nao
Yes.
at 82.
I was also really shocked to see Nao so low in the rankings.
That's crazy.
I was honestly expecting her to get higher than this. I was expecting at least within like the 40s or 50s for now, or at least for the prelims.
We were talking about in our predictions, she was having an awesome year.
But then again, just like any of these, it's just day one sales, so it's not showing like the true number until we get to Sousenkyo. But it kind of surprised me. I think that I did like seeing here, just personally me, is that Kautan and Tani ranked right next to each other. That made me really happy because there's such a fantastic duo together that
they really are.
I just love that. Now, a member that Cher, I'll bring up Cher here, that Cher was really surprised to see was Hokazuna Hazuki from HKT ranking, because she was not expecting her to rank at all, so having her rank, Cher was surprised. So let's see. And I'm really happy to see that Hashimoto Haruna ranked 81. That's just me personally, so.
Congrats to her.
Mahohon ranked 83, so. Karena 87. Yeah, just. Any others that you see within 100 to 80?
Quite a few SKE ranked this time.
Yes.
Oshirin, Ego-chan.
A lot of K2 members.
Yeah. Getsu.
Okay. Then do you want to go on to 79 to, would it be 65? Would it be the next rank?
I think so.
I think it would be. Do you want me to start off or like you to start off?
Sure.
Okay, so, oh god, I gotta get this back up. That was my fault. Let's see, from 80 to 65, let's see, or from 79 to 65. Kojima Mako really shocked me at 78, that I can see here. Always a bunch for me, because we have Kojima Mako at 78, we have Komi at 74, we have Churi at 73. Those I would say would be the most notably standing out to me, ranking this low.
Me too. That and Takayanagi Akane.
Yeah, I said Churi, didn't I? Did I not say Churi? I thought I did.
Ah, okay. Maybe you did, and I just didn't pay attention because I was looking at the list.
Because each of those members, we would expect to be either Senbatsu or very high undergirls.
Yeah.
When we see come. Any other than the ones I mentioned?
Not really.
Okay, so that would be 64. No, would it be 63? Next.
64 to
40. 9, I believe, is the next.
Okay.
If we go by the 16s. Now this group, it was actually kind of funny because our Discord was kind of calling out moments that would happen. I will bring up Toxic, for example, which made me die laughing. He's like, please not Yui 49. It was the most hilarious thing. I was dying. Because that, I guess, Yui would be expected. That would be low for her. But to me, I feel like it's just about right. If I had to be honest, in my opinion. Another member that stood out to me would be Okada Miku, an 8th Gen SK member, as I love my 8th Gen members. So congrats to her for ranking 55th in the prelims. Okay. Now, any for you?
Let's see. 2 others from SK were Oka, I mentioned, Tsunaga Oka, and Sugiyama Aika. Happy for those 2. Also Nakano Ikumi, because she's my 8 Oshi.
Ah, I see. But yeah, those are the ones that stood out to us. But then 64 to 49.
But you know who else I thought was gonna maybe rank a little bit higher was Gatane.
Gatane. Yeah.
Nishigata Marina.
Yeah. Yeah. Now moving on to 48 to 33. Do you want to start off?
Just gonna start off with this. Yeah, hot dog! Yeah! Bazai!
For which member?
Ryoha.
Oh,
Ryoha. As you can imagine, Team S was super happy at that announcement.
Yes, they were. I mean, we watched the reaction, so. Team S was.
Also,
she was jumping around, happy. Yes. Yes.
Finally!
It's the strawberry punch impact.
It is.
Because she's just so funny. Now, a member that I was really unexpected to see within this group, and I know you're going to agree, that would be Midorun, Shiroma Midu, ranking 39th.
That was unexpected.
Once again, a member who many are expecting to get Kami 7, who I expected would get 8th place. Seeing her down this far kind of surprised me.
That and Yoshida Akari too was pretty low, 42.
Yes. From, if I remember, they were saying like NMB's. Oh wait, no. We have another. There's another NMB member. A couple more NMB members that ranked. And Ishida Chiho STU is the highest ranking STU member. And is within this group.
Alright.
And I guess that would be it for that group. That would really stood out to me.
Yeah.
Okay, now going on to 32 to 17. For me, Onishi is the top 8 member that ranked in the prelims. I think it's because of showroom. I could be wrong, but
Could be.
A member happy to seeing rank this high up was Taniguchi Megu,
Yeah.
and then a member that caught a lot of people off guard was Yamada Noe at number 20.
Nice. The voice.
That was honestly a really, really big surprise, because I was honestly not expecting Noe to rank so high up, even in the prelims.
Yeah.
Yui Han ranking 21. That was sort of unexpected.
And then just under her is Hinatan at 22.
And then we have Muto Tomu at 18. Coming back after 1 year and ranking 18th in the prelims.
Oh yeah, her sister hasn't ranked in yet, hasn't she?
Her sister, well, not in the prelims, no, but her sister did rank last year in the actual Sousenkyo.
Right.
Okay, now on to the actual Senbatsu. Now, honestly, my top 5 was almost identical to what I guessed.
Yeah, me too, honestly.
But before that, a big surprise, which, I'm ecstatic about.
Yeah, you are.
And this is where I'm going to get on to where it happened, where Nico screwed me over. Literally just before, at number 13, Nico Dogo kicked me out of the live stream.
Oh, dang, that's harsh.
It kicked me out. And so I was trying to reload. And then everyone in the chat was like, "Oh my god, Steve! Oh my god! Bay ranked." I'm like, Nico did this to me, like, personally. They did not want me to be happy. They took away my moment. Having Bay rank at number 12, they didn't allow me to see it. And then it went back after, I believe, on Katomina, if I remember, when I was watching. So, but my Bay ranked at number 12. I'm so happy. Oh yeah, if you guys don't know already, I've already said enough, but Arayuki is my Bay, so. And any other members that caught you off guard in the Senbatsu ranking?
Renahyu. Ishiki Renahyu.
Oh, that does actually surprise me, actually.
Yeah. Happy Penguin Dance. Let's see. The bottommost 3, Yunana, Seina, and Mion. That's awesome.
Yes.
And also Nako ranking as high as she did.
Who is Fujigami Mai from HKT? I don't even know who that member is.
Oh, Fujigami Mai? I know
What's
her.
that? See, this is when you're not an HKT fan, so you don't know, like, a bunch of HKT members.
I don't know too much about her, but I know of her. Let's just go with that.
And like I was saying, my top 5 was almost identical to my predictions having prelims, except for, 1 and 2.
One thing.
No, actually, no, that's false. The top 3, actually. My top 3, never mind. Not even close to identical, but my top 3 were wrong for at least the prelims. Although the predictions that I made during the prediction videos, that was for the actual Sousenkyo, not for the prelims. So my predictions could still be right for top 5 at least. But number 5 we have Suda Akari.
Ooh.
Number 4 Okada Nana. So I did predict 5 and 4 with Akari being 5 and Nachan being 4. But then at number 3, we have Miyawaki Sakura, and I'm like, oh god, I already know where this is gonna go. When Sakura was called at number 3, I already knew what was gonna happen.
I was sitting with my fingers crossed, like, please,
And then
please.
number 2 announced SKE. I'm like, oh, not again. Why can't she ever get number 1?
Koyashi!
Well, except in John Ken and Request Hour. What else did? Yurina also got didn't she get number 1 in something else? John Ken, Request Hour. No.
If you want to count it WIP Climax, that's debatable.
But like of like the big events, I would have to say of AKB events, like the big events.
I mean, it's everything I've said.
And then Oki getting first place once again in the prelims. This time, it's not as much as a surprise as last year.
No, what shocked everyone was the vote difference.
Yes. The vote difference between Jirina and Oki. The vote difference was almost 21,000 votes.
Which is crazy.
That's just day 1 numbers. But then again, as we saw from Ogi last year, she had like 58,000, I believe, from prelims last year, and then she ended up with like 70,000 something votes. So I'm not sure if this is just going to be like day 1 push like last year, or if this is just going to be a serious thing where Niigata is still somehow having funds after selling all of their rice fields and everything. That's scary. Like, how does Niigata have all this money after pushing so hard for Request Hour? 1 second.
I am. Okay, so I do want to say that
yes,
Sky could not be here for this recording. So she said she wanted me to send on the message. She was very surprised at the results. She was surprised that all the new faces in Senbatsu and all of the members who had ranked down significantly. And her wish is, same as us, she wants Julina to place first in the actual election.
I just really hope that it can happen.
Mm-hmm.
Because Ogi is just scary.
Yeah,
the fact that how she already has a 21K, around a 21K lead.
Mm-hmm.
And then the vote difference between Jirina and Sakura was around like 6,000 or something like that. Like 5,000 to 6,000 votes. And then Jirina to Ogi 21, almost 21. Like, oh my. I still haven't gotten my CDs, but obviously it's not going to make that much of a difference. So I still haven't voted yet. I'm probably going to get mine Friday or Saturday, if not sometime next week. I'm getting my CDs. And I'm going to be voting for Jirina twice, Komi twice, Arayuki once, and then Machiling once. Because I really want Machiling to rank. Because I think that she definitely deserves to rank in. Sadly, I couldn't get a 7th CD, because then I would have voted for Nozawa Rena, but It would just be too expensive for me. Do you already know who you're going to vote for other than Jurina? Or are you just going to vote solely for Jurina?
I I mean, I don't.
You don't
I
vote?
can't.
I mean, I understand.
I mean,
I,
like, I've seen like the videos that explain how to. It's like it's really.
is it confusing?
I wouldn't say confusing is the word.
Okay, I bet.
I guess complicated.
I understand because the first time I voted, I really didn't know what to do. So I had to watch a video on YouTube of somebody showing how to do it. But ever since then, all you really do is just put in like the URL that's on the sheet, and then they will like have it by either you pick by teams or by name,
Yeah, I saw that.
and then you just press on their name, you insert the code, and that's just how you vote.
Mm.
It's actually not that complicated.
Mm.
Just more than it's just more complicated than it seems.
All right.
But yeah. So, any other thoughts on the prelims other than it was really surprising?
Mm. It did kind of impact my thoughts on my overall predictions. I told you earlier, but I edited some of it.
Do you have your different predictions now? Or,
Yeah, I have them up.
because I'm just going to say my predictions didn't change at all. So,
Mm.
oh wait, I forgot to mention, I did say that there was one girl that I was really surprised I didn't rank within the 120, and that would be Soda Sodina Sally. She didn't rank,
Oh yeah.
and it surprised me because she was ranked 8th place last year in the Sousenkyo, and she's aiming for Kami 7 this year, so
Mm-hmm.
that really took me by surprise, seeing how she didn't even get top 120. And 120 started off with like 3,000 something votes.
Mm-hmm.
So her not even making it kind of just really surprises me.
Yeah.
But then, Joan, want to announce your new predictions right now?
It's nothing too major. I dropped Takino Yumiko and Honma Hinata from the ranks. And so in their places are Komi and Mashalin. And let's see. I'm trying to remember. Did I have Takashi Judy in my previous predictions?
I don't think so.
I probably had Takayanagi Akane, so I switched it out with her.
You did have Churi in your
Mm-hmm.
rankings.
And then I switched Sakura and Ogiyuka.
So you think Ogi's gonna get second?
I think so, honestly, with the number of votes that she has.
I mean, yeah. Just seeing. So she already has around 27,000 or 26,000 over Sakura right now in votes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's and that just enough for the 20 something thousand. Let's see. Let me look on the AKB site for like for last year, seeing how much 20 something thousand votes
Mm-hmm.
would rank.
But again, like the whole thing of like since there is international shipping, I'm sure that's why there are like very little Taipei or Bangkok members ranking, is because the shipping takes some time on their end.
That is
So
true.
I'm sure once the Produce 48 fans get their shipments of CDs, they're gonna go ballistic voting for Sakura.
I mean, unless you take account for like Bai, like the 48 Talk was saying, how you just receive the vote code.
Hmm?
Yeah, apparently if you like get it from Bai, like the singles from Bai, they like email you the code to vote.
Cool.
So just around that 21,000 or that 26,000 difference, I would have to say, already between Sakura and Ogi would land between 34 to 31. That's just for the 26 like thousand vote difference.
Wow.
Like that is insane. That some like they could also go once again into like Undergirls or Next Girls. It's just
Mm-hmm.
and just from last year, she had 59,000 votes. Just based on that, she would already rank number 7 from last year for how many votes there were. That's just prelims wise.
Mm-hmm.
So that is insane. So we should probably wrap this up.
Yeah.
So
It's
overall,
getting.
yes, it's getting late for us, although I'm
Mm-hmm.
one that usually stays up late.
I got up early, so I'm tired. I need to head to bed soon.
So our thoughts are a lot of surprises. A lot of very
Mm-hmm.
unsuspected members ranking really low.
Mm-hmm.
And how Ogi beating Jirina once again by almost
Mm-hmm.
21,000 votes. That's for me. For you, Ruka, overall?
Uh, for me, if I could and I want to, I would want to buy copies so that I could put in my votes for Gina and also to Nachan just because I love her. Mm.
I just wish I could vote for Bay more, but I have to distribute. There's
Mm.
no way I'm going to buy like 50 singles. So that would be crazy. That would be insane amounts of money.
Mm.
So yeah, that is our thoughts of the preliminary results of the Sousenkyo. It happened this morning,
Mm-hmm.
and hopefully my predictions can still hold through. Although I'm already feeling like I'm about to be wrong very hard. My predictions wise.
Well, we'll see.
Any last things to say? Just in
Bye.
general? Okay. See you guys until the next video.